Hey everybody, welcome to Credit for Dropouts. Thank you so much for checking out our page. I'm Joshua Dollar.
And I'm Matias.
And we are the co-founders of Credit for Dropouts. And the whole idea of this Credit for Dropouts page is to be teaching you everything there is to know about credit. And we're going to be teaching you systems you didn't even know existed. If you did know they existed, then we're going to teach you how to do them correctly and how to really take advantage of the credit system altogether. I was very fortunate when I was young. My mom always taught me, keep your credit good because you're going to need credit for everything. And I listened to her, and when I started getting deeper and deeper into credit, I started learning about all these new systems that even my mom didn't even know about, and now I teach her things. So luckily I was able to get started pretty much right away. My thing's showing there for. But with credit, what I've been able to do over the last 2 years has I've flown first class probably 15 or 20 times, all for less than $5 each. So it really it doesn't even equate to like $200 that I've spent on 15 plus first class flights around the United States over the last couple of years. And just a couple of years ago when I learned about all of this, I was still bussing tables. I worked in a restaurant as a busser, cleaning up ribs, throwing ribs away, and having to wash my hands literally every 3 seconds. And hoping that I would get a tiny $2 tip for it, And I learned about this, and it has drastically changed the way I look at finances. It has helped me start multiple businesses at this point. I now have 3 businesses that I run, and credit helped me get those going, helped me get the funding, and that's one of the things that we want to be able to get across to you in this credit university, or in this Credit for Dropouts page. What do you got?
All right, so my story is I'm not a dropout. I actually have 3 associate degrees, and I'm on my way to getting a bachelor's degree, and I plan on going to school in the long term. In my mind right now, I'm leaning towards an economics or computer science bachelor's, but those are things I have to think about because it's time I'm putting into it. But actually, I'm a hospital worker right now. I've been working in the hospital for 3 years. I do 3 12-hour shifts a week, so I have a lot of time on my hands to dabble in everything. So me and Josh actually do social media marketing. We have our own businesses. I'm part of Chamber of Commerce, always going to meetups. And just the schedule I have right now allows me to do whatever I want. I can take mini vacations every week if I want to. I'm constantly involved in the credit community. Me and Josh are always manufacturer spending and just staying consistent on top of just everything that's happening out there. We're always researching and studying. And
it's very important to research.
Yeah, very important to research. Believe it or not, just maybe 3 years ago, I was working in a very similar situation. I was a cook for 3.5 years, flipping burgers for Johnny Rockets at Knott's Berry Farm. I was the grill king. I loved it. I had really good times.
I was the rib king.
Yep,
flipping those ribs on the grill.
He was the rib king, and I was the grill king. So just that's a little bit of my background and story. How I got involved with entrepreneurship was actually just online courses. I have a desire to learn and a desire to study, so I bought courses for credit, courses for social media, courses for real estate, anything I can get my hands on. So this to me almost just comes naturally. I've been able to. I love going to Vegas, so I'm going to Vegas at least once a month.
We're going in 2 days.
Yeah, we're going in 2 days actually from the filming of this video. I love going to Vegas. I go once a month, and every time I go, the room is comped, and I have tricks and things I've learned to make sure I get a penthouse or a huge, gigantic suite every time I go. So those are some of the things we're going to be teaching you guys: manufacturer spending, credit repair, the 6 factors of credit. Why do you even want to have good credit? Just to answer that real quick, if you want to rent an apartment, you got to have good credit. If you want to lease a car, which I lease my cars and have a credit score of over 730, 740. So that just puts me at the highest bracket for leasing a car. You can get lease with almost no down payment. I don't pay a down payment for a lease. I just pay my monthly and that's it. And not a super high monthly. I pay a really low monthly for a lease. So there's just a lot of things that we're not taught in school, and just things we don't know about that we can utilize the knowledge that me and Josh have gathered, and we've both spent over 30 grand together just learning this stuff.
Oh yeah, at least that.
And it's just at least that 30 to 40,000 we were talking. But we both have a lot of knowledge, and we both have a lot of value we want to give you guys. So I just want you guys to be looking out for our next video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me at miles.matias. Follow Josh.
Money's in my name on Instagram.
Yep. And then you could follow our business Instagram and page. It's at Credit for Dropouts. We have a Facebook page and a Instagram.
Yeah, get on the Facebook page. We really want to start building a community for everybody to get access to this information. We're hoping on this Facebook group that we're going to post a lot of our experiences. We want others to start doing the same to help get other people going and doing it as well, because this is something that has changed both of our lives, and we know it will change other people's lives. You know, we've been doing separate mentorship, you know, before we got this started, and we've each helped out dozens of people, been able to fix their credit, start traveling for free. One of my students specifically has already made like over $15,000 off of the hacks because she's going hard with it, you know. So you can make a lot of money doing this, you can fly for free doing this, or you know, you can get 0 results doing this, but just make sure your credit is in the right spot. It all depends on how far you want to take it. The whole point is, with this Credit for Dropouts, we're going to be showing you how this can be done, and if you want to go ahead and take the initiative, then you can, because now you know how to do it. So follow us, like the link, subscribe. Do we have a link? Subscribe to our page, and
Subscribe will be either one of these spots.
one of these directions. Subscribe there, and we'll see you on our next videos. We're going to start coming out with a lot more, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of us.
Thank you.
No, thank you.